Hello everyone and welcome to the Joint Snapping System version 1.50.0. This is for Blender versions 3.3 to 5.2. And in this version, we've had big performance updates across the entire system, from the end panel working more optimally and faster to scenes, large scenes with lots of snapping objects. So let me show you a scene that I prepared. Watch how fast this loads. That's almost instantaneous. And this is 1,200 cubes. These are 1,200 snapping objects. And the performance is working optimally. So if I press J, you can see the performance is pretty good. It snaps to every snapping object in this scene. I can move it around, and all the features are there, like precision snapping mode, force snap mode, or incremental force snap mode. So this is working optimally. You can now have large scenes with lots of snapping objects, and I'm very happy with that. We'll open up a new scene here, and we'll talk about some of the other features that were improved. A big improvement we made is the make solid option. So if you have two objects you want to make solid, it now uses correct shading. And you can see that correct shading in the last used operation box here at the bottom left. You can see it says smooth by angle. Smooth by angle specific to Blender versions 5.2. Blender versions 3.3 and so on will still work with shade auto smooth. The difference here is that it automatically puts a smooth by angle modifier in your modifier stack for this object when smooth by angle is selected. And again, this will be automatically shade auto smooth for other Blender versions that support it. And you can change it to shade smooth, or you can change it to original shading now. If, for example, you have a very specific mesh and you want to merge it together and keep the original shading, that option should be available to you. So the make solid option is working optimally. We had some regression in some areas by converting to virtual snapping points. By the way, the reason we have such a great performance improvement is that virtual snapping points, snapping points are now virtual snapping points. So before we used little cubes to define their position and their location and their orientation and information like that. But now we're using actual metadata of the object to determine these snapping point positions. And we're using math to actually initiate the snap. So again, performance has been improved substantially. It's working a lot smoother. And the regression I was talking about was with Populate Tagged Joints, the Populate Tagged Joints feature in the Shift-J menu. We were having some issues with Populate Tagged Joints, but I can confirm that it's working optimally. I'll show you now. Just set the cascade depth and I'll set it to random, and it populates that those parts based on the list that you select. And randomize is working correctly. So that's good. So that's the list item. And this is the assembly. If we just delete those parts and make populate tagged joints off the root. We'll do the same thing. We'll do random, and it populates those pieces randomly from that source list. In this case, the assemblies list. So that's working optimally as well. So, and this is for Blender versions 3.3 to 5.2. So it's a great update. Everything's working great. I hope you give the add-on a try. Please visit superhivemarket.com and search for the joint snapping system. And thanks for watching the video.